Good morning, everyone. Not too shabby of a morning today. Probably get that set up. So I didn't get a lot of sleep. Not a lot of sleep at all. But I had a genuine reason. So I finally got the capture card for my PlayStation to hook up to my computer so that way I could start just streaming my PlayStation because the remote play wanted to be all wonky. But not too shabby at all. Just because like the capture card was only $20. I think the headset that I got was like 16. I mean, I look a little dorky, like it's a bulky little headset, but I'm excited for my next stream because I'll do Elden Ring, get it all played and sorted out. But overall, I'm just excited. I don't know what game I'm gonna play next. Elden Ring's kind of just a practice round. I'm probably gonna get Elden Ring Night Rain at some point because Darius he plays a lot of Elden Ring Night Rain. So I'll have someone to run with. Hopefully, like when I'm in the party, you'll be able to still hear me and things like that, or you'll be able to hear him, because I think that'll add a lot to the streams. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. But I'm also looking forward to getting some massive upper pectoral muscles. And I'm gonna do the 2 sets, 6 to 8 reps, because that seems like it's working very well for me. I've been very efficient with my workouts, and if I finish at a good time, I'm probably gonna stop at a store. Get some water, get some food, do my little shopping. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet because I don't even remember how much water I needed. So we'll see how it goes. But I figure it'd be easier that way to maybe just throughout multiple mornings do multiple different shopping trips. So that way it's not one big shopping trip at the end of a work day and then it takes up my whole afternoon. So let's get after it. Got the 80-pound dumbbells. Let's get it. Okay, we're at the T-bar again. I really like this. I don't know why I stopped doing it for a while. But point is, I'm pretty sure I did 2 45s and a 25 last time. And although it was heavy, I was moving it to some degree. I think it might have been too heavy. I think it was like a little too much swinging, not enough really holding, posing kind of scenario where, I'm maintaining weight control. Because it's like you want to go heavy. You want to go as heavy as possible. But you don't want to sacrifice your form to go heavier. So the heaviest I could go to hopefully maintain my form is just the 45 and the 10. Maybe I was just feeling weak that day. Maybe I could do, 2 45s and a 25. But, I mean, I'll see how this set goes, and then after which we'll judge it from there. If I feel I could do more, we'll add more. If it felt like, okay, that 6 to 8 rep range of quality reps wasn't really enough to go up, then we'll just stay at this one. So let's see how it goes. Feeling good. Feeling strong. I had 4 sugar cookies and an energy drink this morning for breakfast. I don't think I could be any more prepared for this exact moment on the T-bar right now. So let's get it. Okay. I think we're staying at this weight. So I'm walking over, do some chest press and trying to figure out what weight should I do? Just the 2 plates. When I get here, there's 2 plates on, but also 25. And it strikes me. It's a challenge. I gotta do this weight right now. Because I remember when I upgraded from 2 plates, I'm not sure if I did 2 plates and a 10 or 2 plates and a 25. I have a higher feeling that it was just 2 plates and a 10, not the 25. But the whole point of doing 2 sets is to save some time. But if you're going to do 2 sets, you got to, push yourself a little harder than you normally would. Do that extra weight. That's why that 6 to 8 rep range is perfect. Because if you're doing under 6 reps, like if you're giving it your absolute all and you can't do more than 6 reps, is it true or not if it's too heavy? I don't know. But personally, it feels like you shouldn't be moving the weight for like a serious training session if you're getting less than the 6 reps. Now, if you're going for a max on whatever it may be, I understand. I can't do 255 on bench for 6. I don't even know if I could do it for 1 right now. But during my prime, when I was 300 pounds, I moved to 255 for 1. But, yeah, let's get it. I'm not sure if I can move it at all. It's probably going to be a bitch getting this into place, but let's get after it. Okay. Yeah, let's see how this. Don't leave any doubt in your mind. Just push the weight. It's the same as any other weight. Definitely got to take this 25 off. 1 moment, please. Definitely don't want to strain yourself to the point of you hurting yourself, especially this on in the workout. So I'm going to take that 25 off. I mean, I did for 2 reps, so not horrible. Okay. I think that was 6. I think I started losing brain cells from trying to push the, 50 more pounds than I normally would. Not shabby. Not shabby at all. Okay, so originally I was thinking, let me do some barbell rows. Because I really like how they feel. Then I'm like, I feel a barbell row is kind of the same as the T-bar. But let me Google it just to make sure. So I Google like what muscle groups the T-bar hits. And I Google what muscle groups the barbell row hits. It's very much the same exact thing. So just trying to look up, different parts of the back, best, little workouts to do. And figured the lat pull down would be the next best exercise to do. So here we are. Let's get it. So it wasn't even my intention to do like a little cable action today. I was honestly planning to do some dips, but surprisingly enough, both dip areas were taken. So just for the sake of time, not wanting to like compromise the workout by like doing a double back exercise or just waiting too long to find something to do, I was thinking of maybe going over to, they have a tricep push-down machine. I was thinking maybe going over to that and just kind of like leaning on it a little more to try to hit like that lower pec muscle. I'm like, it's a little too much triceps, especially when arm days tomorrow. So I just set this up and feeling good. I know last time I did this, my form looked so ugly in the video. But the tripod was on that side. So I moved it over to this side. So hopefully my form doesn't look as ugly for you guys. Because I mean, you already have to look at my face. This video can only handle so many ugly things at once. So let's get it. Kind of just treating it as like a pec fly. I'm just kind of leaning forward with it, Little elbow bend at the top and then just fully stretch out the arms at the bottom. So let's get after it. Okay. I really sort out the chest before, just trying to set up a good angle and then also figure out what weight to do. So not as many reps as I thought I would get, but still for the amount of soreness my chest is feeling, a good weight to be at. So we'll keep this weight for the second set as well. Okay, so I was looking up like what workouts to do because I'm trying not to do like TikTok workouts anymore. I'm trying to come up with my own thing. And because most muscle groups, I kind of understand where to hit it, but the back was always confusing just because for me, for how many like mini muscle groups there are. So when I was looking up like how like the T-bar and the barbell row is the same thing, I'm looking, okay, what's different groups I could hit? And I came across, it was like this kind of machine where it was like kind of this like Y shape. And like the guy like was able to step forward a bit and he did shrugs that way. That looked like a good way to do shrugs and a good way to use this machine because this one's fine if you don't pull the cable past a certain point. If you get it like, I don't know, maybe pull like halfway or something like that, that's when it starts to get like really stuck in the machine and that's just not as good. But I'm also going to do chin-ups for kind of more of a mid-back workout. Now, I know chin-ups kind of isolate the biceps a lot, so it'll be a lot of bicep work. I'll do the best I can to try to make it just full, back activation. So that way the biceps are still, good and limber to be worked tomorrow. So let's get after it here. Yeah, I can't do a lot of pull-ups to begin with, but let's get into some shrugs here. Might have went too heavy for that one. I'll drop it down a notch or two for the second set. Let's get some posing in. Yeah. Can't really see the camera, so I don't know if that was a good pose or not, but basically, I felt really good about the workout today. I like switching it up. This one was fully on my own. I'll be honest. A lot of the chest and back days, I kind of like look up what would be a good thing to hit, because back's usually around 3 to 4, chest pretty much always 3, you know, upper, mid, lower. Sometimes it's 4 if like you do a fly movement as well. But pretty much got the chest down, you know, pack. I know what I like, I know what feels best for me. So, but back still kind of all over the place, but it was really good. I really enjoyed the superset there at the end with the little, you know, chin-ups for like the mid back and then the shrugs, so that way the traps aren't fully neglected. I mean, when I was looking up what the T-bar hits, it says it someone hits the traps. Personally, I don't really feel in there, so if it hits the traps at all, probably very minimal, unless like, because I use the lower handle, maybe you got to use the upper handle for the T-bar in order to like really feel the traps there. But personally, I didn't feel a lot. I like an isolation movement for pretty much each exercise. I mean, unless it's like a deadlift compound movement where like you're clearly using multiple muscles, some movements where it like hits multiple muscles, not really my favorite. I like isolation ones, so it like specifically targets a certain area. But speaking of deadlifts, I want to try to start doing that again because you know, mainly for my lower back, because I really don't know the last time I hit lower back, probably with Darius. But you know, with doing the tiling work now, I don't really get to work out with Darius as much, so it's kind of sad, especially since we worked so hard to try to figure out a schedule with the new split. But overall, I was very happy with today's workout. Got done pretty quickly, but just wish I woke up on time, because I know I said I want to wake up on time, like, because I set my first alarm for 5. And I'll be honest, there are some days where I genuinely have no remembrance of hitting the snooze. The first alarm I would remember would be like 5:30, 5:29. Like, it's like weird time, so I know it's like from a snooze button that was hit, not like an alarm I set personally. So there are times where I genuinely don't remember. I remember this morning specifically hitting the snooze alarm all the time. I don't know what's wrong with me not being able to get up on time, but it's something that I need to start doing solely for the purpose of, you know, being able to do a little bit of shopping, you know, Monday through Wednesday. Because Thursday, maybe Thursday, because like Wednesday into Thursday morning, I don't know. But basically, definitely can't do it Friday, can't do it Saturday. Sunday is when I cook, so can't do it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the shopping. I mean, I guess I could do it Sunday, but that would just waste so much more time. And I used to do all my shopping on Sunday, like did the shopping, did the meal prep same day. But that just took up way too much time, and that wasn't even during baseball season. So yeah, that's mainly why I'm doing a lot of crock pot recipes, so that way I could get that all situated, but without having to like worry about doing all the setup and things of that nature. But I just gotta do that. Figure I'd let you guys know that I failed with my goal of waking up on time, so me. But made it this far. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.